lot of us are having a discussion about managing an narcissistic person. An narcissistic person is someone who focuses on their happiness. They focuses on what concerns them, how they feel, and actually, these people never care about anybody's feelings. So the funny thing about narcissistic people is that they do not change and they can't change. Psychologists have done the research. The funny thing is that a narcissistic person would always want to feed their ego, and therefore it's very impossible for them to change or stop the behavior of being of narcissism. They want to feel in charge, they want to manipulate people, they want to control every situation. And in this case, if you happen to believe with a narcissistic person, because a narcissistic person are around us, I think you can try to evaluate who is a narcissist in your life. A narcissist can be either your boss, can be your workmate, can be your partner, either wife or husband. Your child can also be your children. You probably amongst your children, you could be raising an narcissistic child, or your in-laws, or even probably your brothers and your sisters. So we are surrounded by narcissistic people. But the most important thing is to know, how do you manage narcissistic people. Narcissistic people would want to control the situation, would want to manipulate people, would want to take advantage of people, would want to use people to meet their interests. So anything that anybody who comes at is along the way of an narcissistic person, you might end up feeling useless, feeling used, feeling manipulated, feeling taken advantage of. And these people, if it's not your partner, you could either be working with one, or you come across with one. So the question is, how do you manage a narcissistic person? Because the most important thing is that because they can't change, then you must also learn how to manage them. So I'm going to discuss about six tips on how you can live with a narcissistic person. And number one is that remain empowered. Safeguard your safeguard your finances, safeguard your power, safeguard your awareness. It's very important, because a narcissistic person, number one, for them to take advantage of you, they would want to see that you are helpless. There is nothing you can do for yourself. So at any given time, a narcissistic person, for example, if it's a husband, they would want you to stop working so that you will rely on them. Number one, they might also deny you access to any source you could be having. Anything that would make you then feel that you are probably powerful. You can take care of yourself, and so on. So do not fall to a trap, because these people, when they are trying to manipulate you, they can tell you that you stop what you are doing. They will take care of you. Actually, in the first place, they will provide for you. They will do everything for you until they fix you. And when you're in a fix, these people will leave you, and then they will take advantage of you. You'll be withdrawn. They will ensure that you do not have any money with you. They will ensure that you don't have any power. They will ensure that you have got no say. You are desperate to an extent. You rely and depend on them for your awareness. So one of the traps to avoid is ensure that you have got money they cannot control. Ensure that if it is your business, you are in charge and do not allow them to take. It would rather be that there is a push and pull when you are trying to remain in charge. This is the most powerful point concerning managing an narcissistic person or a narcissist. So the moment you ensure that you remain empowered, they would not have access to manipulate you, to use you, to take advantage of you, or to ensure you're in a situation that probably they would be controlled. Number two, about managing an narcissistic person is that ensure that you take care of yourself, because these people, number one, remember, these people they do not empathize with anybody. They don't sympathize with anybody. They would want to use you, to put you in a situation whereby you feel that you're not loved. So in this case, I would want you to focus on loving, on self-love. Do not expect that they are the ones who would make you feel loved. And I always say it is individual responsibility for you to feel happy, for you to feel loved. So focus on making yourself happy, focus on you, focus on self-love, focus on self-acceptance, focus on self-empowerment. Do not expect that an narcissistic person is one who will make you feel valued, because at any given time, everything that they do is about taking advantage of you, is about satisfying their ego, is about satisfying their personal needs, ignoring how you feel. So the most important thing is that prioritize on making yourself happy. Number three, I would advise as far as managing a narcissistic person is that ensure that you are not afraid. Do not be manipulated. Do not be cowed by the threats that they have. Actually, take anything that they say rightly. Do not show weakness. Do not be coward. That when they are giving threats, when they threaten on what to do, you want to feel threatened, and also. So I would advise remain, ignore them. You can ignore what they say, you can ignore their threats, and also let them do whatever they want. You can tell them to take any action that they feel like they want to take. But at the end of the day, ensure that whatever threats they give, ensure that that does not that is make you feel that you're threatened. You show them you're even crying and all that. They like that. You would rather, even if you feel depressed, be depressed in their absence. But actually show them that you're not hurt. Show them that you are strong, because that is what they hate most. So don't feed their ego by feeling weak around them. The other point about that is that you need to know when to leave. You need to know if it's a boss, you need to know when to stop working with them. That is for them. If it is a husband, if somebody you are dating, you need to know when to break that relationship, because these people never change. Actually, the situation will even get worse. So it's very important to know that at some given point you will have to leave, because these people will never ensure that you have peace. The other thing is that maintain close relationship with friends and relatives, because these people are dangerous. You need to ensure that you have a very close relationship with friends, because they will always make you feel depressed, stressed. But for that pressure to go away, you need happy moments with friends. You need happy moments with your family, and therefore keep close. They would at some point try to discourage you and even threaten you, even discourage or even restrict you from interacting with your friends and family. Do not fall into that trap again. Ensure that you avoid that, so that it might also affect you negatively. The other thing is that do not react to what they do. I think we have discussed that. These are some of the points that I would advise, because an narcissistic person requires somebody who is tough. So you have to develop a very thick skin when it comes to managing and relating with a narcissistic person, because they will never change. The only thing you can do is try to adjust and know how to live with them. This is what I would advise. For the sake of their peace of mind, you need to know how to manage a narcissistic person, because you might expect that at some point they will change. But even if they change, they only change for the worse. It's a personality disorder they have, and the way they have grown up. These are habits that they developed very young, and they feel it's about feeding their ego. It's about feeling good when they are manipulating people, and they never have empathy. These are people who will do anything, including planning for murder. They can plan how to kill somebody, so long as they benefit from whatever they could be doing. So that is how you can manage a narcissistic person for the sake of peace of your mind.